People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, first part of the video, it is called Karma Came Quick. Fly high or low, sooner or later, all evil people, they are going to get their judgment day. Now, I am speaking about a video that has been making its round on social media. In this video, we see two people walking on a road. Then we see a man behind them, walk up to them swiftly, go in front of them, blaze down the two of them, flat out on the ground. As soon as he tries to make his escape, there was a vehicle on the road. This incident occurred at the sidewalk, on the sidewalk. There was a vehicle driving up the road. People don't know if this was some sort of undercover pawpaw or some sort of licensed fire piece holder. However, as soon as him take with the two people and I try to make an escape, somebody jump out of the car and wham him right in him head, him flat out upon him face. Now, people, whether this incident is in Jamaica, and I hope or not, the message is going to be the same. People, it is obvious that Jamaica is infiltrated with all sorts of criminal elements. It is obvious that the good citizens of Jamaica, the poor, they need the assistance. They need the assistance of more people with licensed fire peace, law-abiding tax-paying citizens, or either. Them need to have undercover poor just riding around these volatile communities. Now, people, a place that is infested with all sorts of criminal elements, all sorts of yang, in all sorts of drive-by. Wouldn't you think that this would have been the priority? Priority meaning that undercover poor in abundance all over the place. All sorts of city center, all sorts of volatile community. Just in case something pops off, and it always does. People, this is common sense. However, what I've realized is that common sense is not really common in Jamaica, especially the people that are making the rules and regulation, the policy makers. People, it seems as if them have them head up them ASS. And what is even worse, you have to go through all sorts of stringent thing to get any sorts of license fire piece or get any sorts of license for any sorts of firearm. They take you through a whole heap of BS unnecessary stuff. And as a matter of fact, most persons that I know, they've been waiting in excess of 2, 3, 4 years. Most persons that I know, they've been denied because of their address, wrong address. However, the only thing that is wrong in Jamaica, well, not the only thing. What is very wrong in Jamaica, woefully inept, is the fact that people that are making decisions have not have any sorts of sense or don't have any sorts of head, point blank and period. However, people, if we as Jamaicans, everybody don't band together, meaning licensed fire peace holder, the Jamaican public, the police, law enforcement, we don't come together as one, the problem is only going to get worse. And if an organization such as the FLA don't see that the poor, they are outman, the poor don't have enough help, the poor needs the help of the public. However, when you make it hard for somebody to help and assist in the criminal or crime situation in Jamaica, you are only SHOOTING yourself or ourselves in the foot, point blank and period. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called all of these young youths, these new generations of youths, everybody want to be a chopper. Everybody want to be a scammer. Everybody want to be a drug dealer. Everybody wants everything that makes money the easy way. Nobody wants to work a 9 to 5. Nobody wants to get educated. Nobody wants to learn a trade, and people. That is because in the high-stake game, the high-risk game of scamming or chopping. That is where the money is. The fast lane, the fast life, the fast girl, and also the fast DEATH. Now, people, can we blame these youths? And I am not giving any sorts of justification because, yes, we can. The only way is the way in which you put in the work. It is not sustainable when you become a criminal because your lifespan is shorter than that of some sort of housefly, a couple of weeks or so, exaggerated. Now, people, the other day in Hanover, there was a final send-off for a man. This man is no ordinary man. This man's name is Blacks. He is one of the biggest scammer ever in Jamaica from Hanover. However, like most scammers, because of the high-risk game in which they play, he met his demise. He was taken out in August near a plaza in a where the bomber-clad place named Savannah Lamar. Them take him out, the opposition. So people, I am going to show you exactly what I am speaking about. I am going to show you the picture of this man, the type of outfit that he was wearing, the type of custom-made suit that he was wearing, clad in gold with gold chain. And if you look between his arm, I don't know if this is some sort of shade. However, it said YSL. Yves Saint Laurent or whatever it name. It's so expensive, me can't even pronounce it. So people, he was pronounced, however. So people, the point is this. Look at the outfits. Do you realize the piping in gold? Do you realize the chain, the gold chain, bling, bling? When you come around the corner, bling, bling. That is the name of the song. And people, I also want you to look at the grave sites in which they spent a whole lot of money. And you notice there's a whole bunch of people right there. However, what people don't care about or what people don't realize, listen, whenever these people are in the fast lane, just like how them DEAD, whenever you go after them DEAD yard, you might end up DEAD. So people, me just warn them. However, we know that most Jamaicans, they don't listen. And pretty much whenever you don't listen, you are going to learn the hard way, point blank and period. Now people, looking at the next picture, we see Mr. Blacks inside of the closed casket. And we see the wreath. We see they spared no sorts of expense for pretty much put this man to rest. He was sent off like the queen. He was sent off like the king of scamming. That is what they called him. Now people, last but not least, this is the picture of the actual cover over the tombstone, over the grave in which this man lay. So people, look at this. Do you own any sorts of property? Do most Jamaicans own any sorts of property that is so plush? Like this man, some people like me say, him live like a king when he was alive, and people, he was sent off just like a king. However, he met his demise. However, he won't be around to cause any sorts of problem because based on the information that I am getting, this man was also responsible for taking away, whether directly or indirectly, many other life. And people like them say, if you don't give life or you can't give life, you should not take life. However, when you take life and them take away for your life, like them say, T from thief or DEATH, from DEATH, God I go laugh. People, me no know, that them tell me. Point blank and period. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, I am going to make some corrections about something that I spoke about the other day. I spoke about a new tactics or strategy that is used by these yang thief. Them act like them a dispatcher, food delivery men for some big company, fast food company in Jamaica. However, what they do, they would pounce upon unsuspecting victim, rob them, and even hitman, take away people. I made mention to a specific incident that occurred off Constant Spring Road where one young man riding a bike, I showed you the picture of him. I sent it to my group. He was taken out. Now there was controversy and conflicting story as to how this man lost his life. There was even an audio out there claiming that this man was a gunman and this man was hit. Somebody call him up and take him out. I am going to let you listen to that voice note. That voice note is fake. And then I am going to tell you the truth.
I'm sure cheer my friend him from dispatcher and the man him go up there look upon him. The man him say them no know him and them no know him get dispatcher bag from him, brother. A thief that in a brother. Like a gunshot him get, brother. Man him say a thief that, brother. Right now him have all gun pan him up there on the ground right now. Cheer the man him go up there and know him, brother.
Now people, this is the danger. The cons versus the pro of social media. Whenever anything happens, you always have 100 stories. People acting as if they were there. People acting as if them know the people, them are them neighbor. However, people, this voice note is the furthest from the truth. The truth is that this man was not caught up by any other gunman. This man was not licked off for anything by any sort of minibus man or taxi man. This man is a hard-working youth. However, this man, like most young youth in Jamaica, them have every foot. Therefore, them like press pedal to the metal. So therefore, he was speeding, running to the back of a lady's car. He had on his helmet. However, the speed at which he was going made him lose his life from the impact of his helmet hitting the ground. So therefore, he died on the spot. People, it is bad enough when a family lose their life. However, I, as a blogger, the responsible thing for me to do, if I get information on people, I am as good as the information that I get. Sometimes, most times, the information is credible. However, isolated incident, the information is incorrect and the polar opposite as to what actually happened and the character of that person. So people, again, condolences to the family. I sincerely apologize. It is never my intention. And whenever I do any sorts of video and make any sorts of error, it is my responsibility. I will always come back and clear it up. So therefore, I have a reputation and credibility to uphold. And people, that is what this part of the video is about. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos to the point, no beating around the bush, no sorts of gimmick, staying on title, staying on topic, please to show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and also subscribing to my video. So pretty much that is how YouTube promotes this video to like-minded people like yourself that don't into any sorts of mix-up and passa, just straight news to the point blank and period.